Hello, this is Kim with Crochet with Kim. I am so excited to be with you today. I am here for the very first time visually. Usually, most of the previous recordings that I had was doing crochet stitches, doing different type of stitches, reading from an actual pattern and trying to bring these stitches to life. Well, unfortunately, it got extremely cold last year. I do not have a furnace, working furnace, but thank goodness for space heaters to keep me warm during the winter months. And I could not record like I normally would. But now I'm here face to face, wanting to do a challenge for myself. I have been watching so many different other videos of challenges and different things, how long it will take me to do this, or can I do this within 24 hours? However, the challenge that I'm giving myself is to make a blanket within 2 weeks. Now, it's not any type of blanket like a simple baby blanket or a single stitch or double stitch blanket. This is going to be a blanket that I'm putting together tile by tile. I have to crochet each tile, put it into one big blanket. I'm giving myself 2 weeks to complete this, 14 days in total. We estimated that about 336 hours of crocheting will have to go in to complete a full 14 days. I'm looking to complete this within that 14 days or within the 336 hours, whichever comes first. Now, the blanket that I have in mind is for a loved one of mine. Grew up loving the Power Rangers. I want to do him a Power Rangers blanket for a Christmas gift. Now, what I'm going to do when I stated that is tile by tile or section by section, I'm starting with the Red Ranger, and then I'm going to have the Blue Ranger, the Pink Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, the Black Ranger, and the Green Ranger. Now, I was thinking about doing the White Ranger, but the White Ranger is going to be a little bit more tedious, and I will see if I can do it. But for the most part, I am going to stick with the original Power Rangers for this little one who had grew up with these Power Rangers. It's going to be more than 6 tiles. I have to get creative and innovative in finding out how I'm going to construct this blanket. Now, the challenge is going to begin today. I'm hoping to start this at least by 3 p.m. this afternoon. This is November the 6th. 2025 is also my son's birthday today, so happy birthday. And I want to be able to complete this in the 2 week span, which it will run me right into almost pretty close to Thanksgiving. So, my objective is to have this completed by Thanksgiving because this is Thursday. And I'm thinking, let's see, we have the 6th, 14th, the 20th. So it'll be a week before Thanksgiving. Hoping and trusting that I can do this. Now, these particular type of blankets do take some time. They're very time consuming. I remember doing a 20 towel blanket for my grandchildren, and that took me quite some time to do, but they love the blanket and still loving it even today. I want to do this for this loved one because the Power Rangers, again, was one of his favorite shows when he was growing up, and I want to give it to him for Christmas. Now, November 6th. 2025 at and it is 1:23 in the afternoon. I'm hoping to get started on this at 3 p.m. this afternoon and between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. this afternoon because I forgot I have something else I have to do for the birthday boy. So I'm going to say 4 p.m. At 4 p.m. is when I want to start this project. I will try to come on camera to show that I'm actually starting the project with the Red Ranger, and I believe the Red Ranger was Jason at the time when my son, my oldest son, was watching this. So I want to start about 4, and then the countdown will begin. Now, I have been deciding, trying to figure out which way I want, if I want to go up or down with the time. So we're going to have 2 different clocks. We're going to have one that's going to go down, and then we're going to have one that's going to count up. Who is going to do what, I don't know, because between my son and I, we're deciding maybe I should go with the time going up and he'll have the time going backwards. That way we can calculate just how long it did take me to complete this mission. I am so excited. I'm looking forward to doing this because once I do this, I have 2 more tasks that I want to venture off. And they're both, one is more tedious than the other, but I want to see what I can do with this. So the challenge is the Power Rangers. 14 days is what I would like to take to complete all of these tiles, put my own little creative imagination with the rest of it to create a pretty good sized blanket for a loved one within 14 days. Can I do it? Let's see if I can. And I hope that you come along with me for this journey. Until next time, this is Kim with Crochet with Kim. Now, I did forget one thing. I'm sorry, I forgot. The yarn that I am using is I love this yarn by from Hobby Lobby. This is one of my favorites, along with so many other crocheters. Absolutely wonderful. And I do have my red because I will start with a white background, red, gray for the lips, and black. And I do have all the colors. I have my black. I have my black, my red. I have my white. And I also have my silver, but it has a little sprinkles, a little like a little decoration or glitter in it for, and this is for yarn being soft and sleek, low peel fiber. And this is also a really nice yarn to work with. And I am going to also be working with a 4 millimeter or with a 4.0 millimeter or a G hook. This is one of my favorite hooks. So again, 4 about 4 p.m. this afternoon is when I'll get started because I do have some things that I would like to do with the birthday boy today. And then after that, once I get started, I will come on camera to show me getting started on this Red Ranger. And then I'll calculate to see how long it will take me to complete my very first tile. I do have a 40-hour-a-week job. I do have a podcast. I do edit. I have a lot other things that I'm working on, but this is really important for me for this Christmas gift. So right now, I'm going to stop here, let you know that at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to get started on the Red Ranger. This is Kim with Crochet with Kim. You have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you at 4.